Good afternoon, it's a beautiful day here at Crystal Cove, and I wanted to make a special announcement, but before I do, I wanted to give you a little bit of a background as to how and why I'm making this video. So for those of you that know me, I grew up in a small town, had huge aspirations to be in the entertainment industry, and as I grew and started sharpening different skills and learning what I was good and bad at, I decided that what was most important was I wanted to make a difference in my life. I wanted to help people along my journey. So that's what I've been pursuing for the last 20 or so years inside and outside of the entertainment industry. But this year, 2017, a lot of cool things have been happening and an opportunity has presented itself so I can literally do one of the projects that I've been dreaming of pretty much since I was, a child. And that is a television show that will help people and make a difference, but also entertain and inspire people through some of the coolest things that are happening around the world. So the reason I'm here with you today is I've decided to take a bit of a different approach to building this new company and launching this television show. You all are familiar with GoFundMe and Kickstarter and all these different campaigns where you can raise funds from strangers to friends and family. But I don't really like that approach because, number one, I don't like asking people for money. Two, I think some people are skeptical and not sure really where that money goes or how it's allocated. But three, I just wanted to go old school and grassroots. So I learned about this company called Legion M. And if you're in the entertainment industry, you probably have heard of them. They have raised millions of dollars successfully through their fans. So instead of doing typical fundraising, they are a publicly traded stock. They've actually reached out to their fan base who already respect and follow their work and know what they're capable of and said, hey, we want you to own this company with us. And that really inspired me to take kind of a grassroots approach to reaching out to anyone in my network or my power list, as I call it, to say, if you're interested to be a part of the next project that I'm launching that's going to make a difference, help people around the world, produce a lot of positivity, inspirational, true stories, all of that warm, fuzzy, Oprah Winfrey, cool stuff, then I would like to extend my hand and my heart to see if maybe we can partner up and develop an alliance, either small or large, to build this company together. So we've already got an amazing core team that's shown interest, and we're putting together an established market research. We've put together a developed branding campaign, pretty much developed most of the show episodes, even a proposed pilot. However, instead of going all the way through it, I wanted to pause at about 75% progress and have this conversation with you guys to see who do I know in my network, who have I worked with in the past or maybe just, bumped up against once, or, maybe you heard my band perform or saw me speak or we met at a gathering or a charity event. There are great people out there that have similar aspirations, that want to be a part of something great. They want to make that difference. They want to help others. But a lot of times, if you're like me, you don't really know where to start. Or perhaps you don't think you have the resources or the skills or the talents to be a part of that project. Maybe you've never worked in entertainment or production and you think, I couldn't do anything with a TV show. Well, from my experience, I would say that's probably not true. I would rather work with people who have an iron sharpens iron mentality, have a passionate heart, like a genuine, authentic desire to help people and to make a positive dent in this world. I would rather work with those people and combine our resources and, like I said, iron sharpens iron, help each other to get to our goals and our potential. Because to reach your fullest potential, you need to collaborate. You need to learn from other people. It's too difficult to do a project of this caliber on your own as one person. So there are lots of people in the entertainment industry that are extremely talented. They have money, they have resources, they have skills and experience. But I'll be the first to tell you that there's also an overwhelming list of people in the entertainment industry that are completely narcissistic, that are toxic, that are not trustworthy, that are flakes, that do a lot of talking but they don't follow through and execute and do the work. Or they do stuff for a while and they join in the meetings and they get all excited and they're in there, they want to be a part of it. And then they flake out. They don't do any of their role, or they do 10% of it. And they're busy, they're traveling, they've got all these reasons. So I would rather patiently wait to build the right project at the right time with the right people and have a blast doing it. Make some good money, pay our bills, have fun, travel the world, do it all. If other people are doing it, why can't we do it? So here's the bottom line. I can't tell you a lot about the show unless you sign an NDA, but here's what I can tell you. There's a lot of negativity saturating the world. Most of media is manipulated or heavily influenced, let's say, by big corporations, special interest groups, and a lot of times it's just not even true media. What you hear and see or read in the news, a lot of times just isn't true. It's a message that's carefully curated by someone or someones that wants to sell a product or a service in the end. It's business driven, and it wasn't always like that. So knowing that there's a lot of negativity, and also knowing from market research that the world is hungry for positivity. If I scroll through my Facebook news feed for 20 minutes every day, the majority of videos that I see, keep in mind, a couple of years ago, there were hardly any videos on Facebook. Now it's the second largest media provider online, second to YouTube, because Mark Zuckerberg, he figured out that they were missing out on a lot of content. So he started changing algorithms and building towards the media realm. They're a media company, right? So if I sift through a lot of this, I see these inspirational stories of this kid that nobody knows about, this average, common, everyday person in a third world country, or from a small town in Ohio that did something great. There are individuals and organizations that are doing great inspirational things to make the world a better place. Maybe it's small, minute, or maybe it's big. There's the Ashton Kutchers and the A-list celebrities, the business leaders like Elon Musk that are very well known, even Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. They're doing great things to make the world a better place with their wealth, with their power. So why not create a show that gathers all of this positive information and shares it? Well, now you're probably thinking, well, yes, there are shows. There's Oprah Winfrey, there's Ellen DeGeneres, and there are lots of shows that have positive content out there. But we're not going to be a typical talk show. There will be no sit-down interviews at a desk. In fact, we're not even going to be inside of a studio. We're going to be out like this, enjoying nature and beauty and the best things that the world and Mother Nature has to offer. And we're going to bring that positivity and that energy into your homes and into your smartphones and into your lives and give you that daily dose of oomph that you need, that coffee, metaphorically, to get you going for your day. We're going to take a lot of true, factual-based information and provide a whole segment of just good news, things that are happening that are positive. So there are lots more details that I can't really share about the show, but in conclusion, like I started out with my story, the reason I made this video and you're watching it is because I want to do this as a collaborative effort, and we as a team could do some amazing things. So if you're interested in learning more, message me directly. If you are in a position where you want to be a part of the project, like you work in production, or maybe you're talent and you want to be a guest host, or maybe you're one of these people doing great things and you want to be featured. Or maybe you know someone that's doing great things and you think that their story should be told. Let me know. If you're in a position and you want to invest and help grow the company, or if you want to donate, or if you're a sponsor and you want to affiliate yourselves on a corporate level, all of these things are okay, and we're manifesting and attracting all of the above. If you have questions or suggestions on how to make this show even better than what we've already, developed and curated, let me know. So, in closing, thank you for your time. If you're in my direct network, I already know you and appreciate you and really value the relationship that we have. So let's take things to the next level. Let's do something fantastic. And last but not least, if you're going through a rough season and life is challenging, the thing that I want you to remember is we all go through these seasons. There is no life that is just full of ups. There's always ups and downs. But it's our attitude and it's our choice on how we recover and move forward from situations, whether it's circumstantial or a mistake that we made or whatever it might be. But what I've learned over the last few years through my countless list of mistakes as an entrepreneur, as a human, as a friend, as a musician, and try everything, it's never too late to be great. So let's do this.